Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace be on the speaker, the one who would speak always and always the words of truth and wisdom. Peace be on the speaker, the one who would always choose to speak the words of truth and wisdom. Otherwise, he won't speak. And peace be on the listener, the one who has uncluttered herself or himself from the unnecessary drama and conditioning. Peace, peace, peace. Shanti. Somebody has inquired in a private message. I have published, by the way, my email address on my media or YouTube channel, and somebody has inquired through that how can we raise, it's a very simple question, that how can we raise the life energy. So the question was asked recently. However, I was working last couple of days, 2-3 days, but the question was asked recently. So I think this is a good question, that how can we raise the life energy? I mean, what can be done, or what habits we basically can acquire, or what change we can bring to bring our life energy up. I'm not entirely sure what they saw in my videos, but they thought that I was probably a right person to ask this question, the how to raise the life energy. Which I am thankful to them. But thank you for trusting me on that. Okay, so I am going to answer the question, and then I will explain or try to approach the same question through different approaches. So again, I want your concentration, meaning I want your focus totally intact here with me, with my words. Because I am already in a state of meditation, and the best thing you can do when you listen to my words here or the videos, prior to maybe 5, 10 or 15 minutes prior to that, sit in a silent corner. In a super silent corner, sit just like that. Prior to you start listening to my words or watch my videos, sit in a super silent corner, just like this. Attentive, not falling asleep or leaning forward or bending or anything like that. Attentive. We, the beings, are given the spine, the backbone, the spine, for a reason. So let's use that reason. Attentive, as I said. Looking straight, making sure there is no object which can further actually get us involved looking straight on a clean wall, or the back of a posture which is literally totally clean. There are no objects written or anything written or a picture or an image. We are basically, what we are doing, we are trying to reduce the possibility of our attention or our thinking hooked up on something. Making 10-15 minutes every day solely for yourself is not a big deal. I'm still focused on the question, the how to raise the life energy, or what actions or changes we can bring in order to raise the life energy. But I'm telling you that prior to, when you watch my video, sit, and after 10-15 minutes of doing that, then you can watch my video. This way you would come, however, in a state of yoga and meditation, mostly meditation. You would have more patience. You would have more focus. Your focus would be intact, because I break it down as simple as humanly possible, but I approach the same topic through different approaches. So if you focus, you would see then I'm approaching the same thing. I'm just connecting the dots. Okay, first of all, life energy. Of course, life is an energy. It's a fact. However, life energy is not what you fundamentally are. What you fundamentally are, it goes beyond life energy. You are not the life energy. What you fundamentally are, fundamentally means your fundamental, basically what you are, goes beyond the life energy. You are not the life energy. You are beyond the life energy. We talked about that in numerous videos in the past, that what you fundamentally are. However, life energy is the manifestation of what you fundamentally are. Life energy, the energy which runs through your body, the energy through which I move my finger or hands, or the energy which bloom or open a flower, or the energy which moves the hurricanes, the energy which brings the volcanoes, the energy which starts a storm, the energy which manifests itself through the disasters, or a blooming garden of beautiful flowers, or a tree growing up. It's the same life energy, exactly the same. There is no barrier in the energy. You understand? Have you ever heard somebody say, I broke the energy? You can put a barrier in, if even through physics, if we look at it, of course we can put a vacuum around and the energy and create different type of energies, but I'm not talking about those energies which are man-made. I'm talking about the life energy. There is no barrier, there is no boundary in the life energy. It's the same life energy which is manifesting all these forms that I just mentioned a minute ago. Is it possible to raise life energy? Of course, it is very possible. I'm sure that you have seen people with the life energy is overflowing through them. I'm sure you have seen people. So the answer to your question is yes, it is very possible to raise the life energy, but it requires dedication, it requires time, and everything it requires. It does not require anything outside of you. That's the beauty of it. You already have everything what it requires to raise the life energy. That's the beauty of the nature. Okay, people call it Mother Nature sometimes. I have nothing against it, but nature has no gender, so it's no mother or father. Nature is just nature. Nature does not even know what mother is. So anyway, so That's the beauty of the nature, that it does not require any outside help to raise the life energy. Everything is happening within you. And if you are in tune with your higher self, some people say higher self, but I say with yourself. Your higher self is also yourself. There is no distance here. But if you are in tune with yourself, you can definitely raise the life energy. My life, for example, I'm setting this example so you can understand. My life went through, in last 10, 11 years specifically, remember, my life went through a total transformation. And right now, and through this transformation, I feel the energy is overflowing all the time, which is the best thing. And other people also see, which is the best thing, and beautiful people around, they perceive beauty, and I'm very thankful for everybody. However, it does not make me happy or sad, by the way. It has no effect on me. I am full of gratitude to people who perceive that way, but it doesn't make me happy or sad, because I know I'm not even the life energy. If I can raise something, it means I'm beyond it. Think about it, isn't it? If you focus, you realize if you are raising something, it means that you are beyond what you are raising. You are beyond that. It's a fact. It's true, no matter how hard you look at it. So as I said earlier in the beginning of this video, that you are beyond life energy. However, you can raise the life energy. I did it in last 10 years when my life went through the transformation, but it takes numerous things, basically a combination of numerous things to raise the life energy. There was a man, I think he was working for military or something. So he saw some of my videos. It's like probably 2 years now, maybe. October of I don't know, 2019 or something. Yeah, October of 2019 or something. He was working for military, and he messaged me, and he said that I like what you do. He was referring to yoga and meditation, and I'm maintaining different positions. So he was asking me, he was telling me that he likes what I do, because he was fascinated by the mysticism. Well, we'll not go into that just right away. I don't want to be too deviate from the topic. And he said to me, you know, why don't you teach me this? And so I asked him, what is your intention to learn or bring this change in you? And he goes like, so I can get money and I can control people. So I did not answer anymore. I just finished the conversation. I didn't respond to that. He keeps sending me the messages. I blocked it. Well, you can think in your mind that it is very arrogant, but when I see something or somebody, I know everything, that level of perceptivity in a particular being, I know that. I know where to invest my time and where not. Anyway, so the reason I mentioned this fella, you would know now why I mentioned this guy. The reason I mentioned this fella is because he wanted something materialistic, like an authority, trying to control people, trying to get money. If you are thinking in your mind, if this is your intention to raise your life energy, then you would be consumed in a lot of a struggle, and you would, come back to zero. You see zero? So you would go in a circle and you would come back to zero. What I am saying, in other words, you cannot raise life energy when you have intentions like that you want to control other people, or you want to get money, or you want to do some type of all this materialistic things, or you want to maintain or create some type of authority. You want to control people? Have you learned to control yourself? You want to control people, huh? Have you learned to control yourself? That is the first thing, isn't it? You have not learned to control yourself. I see all the time in people that anything slightly goes wrong and how they react to it. There is no control on the emotions, there is no control on thoughts, there is no control of any type. And then you are asking me that I want to control people. Forget about it. You cannot control anything because you cannot control yourself. You know everything in the relationship of you. Yeah, I know, but I speak the words of truth and wisdom. I know. I choose to speak the words of truth and wisdom, and that is what I would speak. Otherwise, I will not speak at all. It's your choice either to listen to me or discard me. I'm not going to pursue you, but I'm answering the question you asked me. So if this is your intention, to raise the life energy so you can feel attractive and other people compliment your beauty or other people notice you, like if your intention is to seek attention from people, then you would perform tremendous amount of effort. You would perform tremendous amount of physical yoga, and then trying to raise the life energy, it would not work. You would go in a zero. You see the round zero? That's what you would be doing. I see people like that. I have visited yoga places and stuff like that. It's not a judgment, it's a fact. And the reason I'm mentioning this fact, because I'm answering your inquiry and I'm trying to make it as simple as humanly possible. Basically, I'm trying to bring some clarity in you. So if these are the intentions, monetary gain, controlling people, creating and maintaining some type of authority and stuff like that, then forget about it. You cannot raise life energy like that. I have gone to places where they claim they are doing yoga. There are people here or even in Britain, they are maintaining strange physical positions they are maintaining, and they are claiming they are doing yoga. God knows. Anyway, and I spoke with a few people, and they told me they are trying to bring their life energy. They want to feel good. They want to feel good. That's why, of course, when your life energy is high, you would feel good. It's a given. You know what you call it. It's a given. It's a given. It's coming with it. But they struggle every day for hours and hours, spending time in yoga and gym and all those places. I have nothing against it. If this is what you want from your life, then that's perfectly fine. For me, I said it has no use for me. It does, for one, it's totally physical. It has no spiritual aspect in it, and they are thinking that this they can acquire or raise their life energy through all this physical practices, the activities, the actions they are performing. But as a matter of fact, they are investing and putting tremendous amount of energy in and trying to raise life energy, but it does not work. Let me tell you the reason why. If a tree, imagine a tree, if a tree has got disease, so the branches of the tree, you see, they are unfortunately dying, the leaves are falling off, tree has got the disease, and you are trying to nurture the branch of the tree. If you are trying to nurture the branch of the tree, you'll have to do it every day, and then you will not get the results. It would keep falling and falling because you are not looking at the problem. You are looking at the effects of the problem. The problem is, of course, the roots. You have to look at the root, and you have to treat the root and the entire tree, because of course the foundation of the tree starts from the root of the tree, not the branches. So you understand now what I'm saying? It takes a combination of things to raise life energy. Have you heard of Shankara? Adi Shankara? Adi Shankara I think he was in 8th century in ancient India, a brilliant philosopher and a remarkable yogi. Adi Shankara was a brilliant philosopher and a remarkable yogi, not the kind of rampant philosophers we see here. Anyway, Shankara did tremendous amount of job. If you are in a spiritual circle, you would realize his name is an epic in spirituality. Adi Shankaracharya. That was his full name, Adi Shankara. Shankara, to speak about Shankara would require another session of the video, a long video. So Shankara basically gave us a picture that how is it possible to raise the life energy, and he told us different combinations. So I'll try to break it down a little and simplify for you. First of all, it's all in your intention. Okay, as I said earlier, mentioned that military fella who was trying to gain some type of authority or money. His intention was not as concrete. There was no foundation there. So of course life energy is not going to work, or life energy is not going to be high, because your intention is ill. You are trying to control other people. You cannot learn to control yourself. How that is going to work? So intention. For me, I mentioned about myself. My life went through a total transformation in the last 10 years. So I looked first of all at my life and I said, what am I doing with this? What do I want? Why am I here? What is the purpose? All these questions, these are all legitimate questions that we should ask. We pay so much energy, we pay so much focus and time about things like earning a living, what kind of phone, what kind of car, what is going on in the technological world, the fiction, the games, the relationships, all that we pay enormous, gigantic amount of attention. But we do not ask fundamental, significant and extremely necessary questions. And these questions I asked 10 years back. Because I have seen a lot of things. I have seen half of the world. Now I am here. I have whatever good had to happen has happened in my life. So I ask these questions, what is the purpose? Because the purpose of, and I found the answers, the purpose of life, of course, is not earning a living. A bug and an ant can earn a living. So that's not the purpose of life, or maintaining relationships, or buying new stuffs. Because you see, these things are outside of us, and anything which has an objectivity attached to it, it would wear out. It would run its course, and it would wear out. That includes our body. You see? So these are the questions I asked. And the answer was, of course, if everything what I have been investing in through the course and through the law and the rule of the nature, it would wear out. So it was not very wise for me to invest on those things. I said I want to invest on something which has never left me. Not even my body or mind, but which has never left me, which is the sense of I am. That has never left me. So I started investing in that, and then I started transforming myself. I started looking into things more profoundly, more clearly, that if I perform a certain action, what kind of cause that action would bring. If I perform a certain action, what kind of impact it has on the life I'm living. We talked about gossips, we talked about backbiting, we talked about that people try to get even, and they scheme and they plan in their mind. When you invest yourself in so many things on the regular basis, you see, when you invest yourself in so many things on the regular basis, so many things which has no significance, you forget about raising life energy. It would never happen. It is out of question. It is out of question. Forget about it. When you invest so much and then you want to raise your life energy now, so you can either have the gossips, the backbiting, the attempts, unfortunately, the how people try to get even with each other, all this negativity, you can either have that on regular basis or you can raise life energy. See, I'm giving you the answer in the most simplest way possible. I'm giving you the answer in the most simplest way possible. Even then, if you have any confusions what I'm telling you here, feel free to write me again. Oh, looks like we have some broadband issues. No, I think just kick back then. Thank you, broadband. Anyway, so if we invest ourselves every day in so petty and small things, if we, God forbid me, if we are constantly planning or scheming to get even, hypothetically I'm saying, like most people do, it's not even a lie or a judgment, it's a fact. Most people spend their time in these type of negativities. As soon as they see somebody, they want to title that person. They want to fit in the society. They are so insecure. They do tremendous amount of freaky and funny things to fit in the society. They have no control on their emotions, on their thoughts, on their memories. This is how most people are living here. And then they are asking, it's a general thing, that they are asking how to raise the life energy. You cannot raise the life energy when you are investing the same energy in so many things. You can only raise the life energy when you free yourself from it. Then all it remains is the life energy. The energy so much and the energy so high that you stand somewhere and people would start noticing, they would make a circle around you. Believe me, energy so attractive, but your intention is not to get attention. You are totally satisfied and contented with yourself that time. But it's a given, because now you have freed yourself from all these negative traits. So what remains is the beautiful life energy, and it reflects in you. It reflects in you how you carry yourself, how you conduct the very process of life. It reflects. So you understand what I'm saying? I hope you're following me. That if you want to raise your life energy, free yourself, free your life energy from all these negative activities. Free it. If you free it, if you let go of all these negative habits and traits, what remains is the life energy. You are not raising the life energy. Again, remember, we talked about that in the past. You are not raising the life energy itself. You are just uncluttering the fog. So what remains is the life energy. However, remember something, you are more than the life energy. Because of course, as I mentioned a while ago, if you are raising something, it means you are beyond that. Okay. So, and then along when you let go of all the negativity and the negative traits in you, then of course the life energy becomes more visible. Then you maintain meditation every day. Okay? Then you maintain the meditation every day, like I'm doing here. Then you make some time. Now, what is happening? That you are on. You're on, absolutely. The life energy is blooming, and you are on. All you have to do is to maintain it. You see? You don't want to fall back again to those negative habits that you have let go. Or the superstitions, you know. You don't want to fall back. And how you do that? You make some time every day. You also learn to listen. Not only listening to me, but listening to anybody and everybody. However, you remain open. You don't form any opinions. You do not make judgments what you listen. You just remain open. You ask yourself a question. What this person is saying. What this person is saying, is he talking to me friendly? What this person is saying, is it making any sense for me? You see? What this person is saying, is it positive? Can I make it my own? Remember, we talked about that in the previous video. Can I make this, is it positive? Is it friendly? Can I make it of my own? These type of things you do. You remain open. You do not pass judgments. You do not form opinions. You don't want to cage or title or block it. You remain totally open. Then what you do? With all that, of course, the uncluttering is gone, the negativity is gone, all remains is the beautiful life energy. And on the top of that, with all of it, you know, what you do? You sit every day, like I am at this moment in time. The best time is the morning time, because you are starting your day. So you want to start your day with energy. So you are not in conflicts with anything or anyone. Or if you have conflicts, you lessen the conflicts. So you become more lighter, you have more patience. So that, again, when you wake up, take a look around, everything looks good. Nothing there is that requires immediate attention. If that's so, then you come and you sit in a super silent corner and you face a wall which has nothing written on it, just silent. And sit over there for 5-10 minutes, bring some clarity. So I hope I have answered your question, the how to raise the life energy. If you still have confusions about it, what I have said, please feel free to write me. I have given you my email address here on the media. You can write me and we can start a communication. I'm here for you. Please know that.